Hey guys, how's it going? It's Penguin here, bringing you a half flip tutorial in Rocket League. This is the quickest method to go from backwards to forwards in Rocket League. And this mechanic is super useful to help you rank up once you learn how to use it and start implementing it in your gameplay. So to do the half flip, you should learn how to flip cancel, because that is what you're going to be doing in the half flip. So the flip cancel, I'll show you what I mean by this, is when you're doing you're doing your normal front flip, right? You flip forward, you hold your joystick forward. What you're gonna want to not do, what you're gonna do, sorry, not do, sorry, what you're gonna want to do is when you double tap A to do your flip, you're gonna pull back your joystick all the way, and it cancels the flip. Notice how I'm upside down because I'm canceling the flip. And like you might see like pro players or whatever, like people you watch, they'll like shoot and they'll go like that, and you're like, how are they not doing front flip? It's because they're flip canceling actually. So that's what you're going to be doing in this half flip, is you're doing a flip cancel. And to half flip, it's very easy. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to point your left analog. Well, you can do this either direction. It is easier, in my opinion, to do it the back left way than it is the back right way, but maybe that's just because that's how I learned it first, and that's what I practiced and mastered first. Compared to the right side, you should try to, get both of them down, because they do have their benefits in certain areas of the of situations, and I'll show you what I mean later on in the video. So you're gonna want to point your left analog stick backwards, and when you this basically you're doing like a backwards side flip. So kind of like, I don't know, I'm not really doing it too much. It's hard to see because I'm not really pointing my analog stick super far back left, because you don't really need it this far back left. You just need it a little bit back left, like honestly just a little bit off center, like a couple degrees. So what you're gonna want to do is when you're you double tap A, when your wheels are kind of like almost, I wouldn't say quite parallel with the ceiling, but almost parallel, so they're kind of like right there ish, you're gonna want to push up on your joystick and it's gonna cancel the flip. So it should look something like this. That one was a little bit cleaner. That one would be a bit faster in game. The cleaner you do this, the faster you're gonna be. So like there's other ones where people do it a little bit early, they might land a little funky, or they're like that. You don't want to be like that. You are still doing it, it is still quick, but it's not as quick as, doing it like 100% perfectly and landing nice and clean like that. You can do this either direction, back right to the back right or the back left way. I'll show you the back right way. So that one wasn't super clean, but that's because I flipped too early. It makes it easier for you when you do it. When you're flipping your analog stick forward, you can point it a little bit to like the other side. So if you're doing back left, you could go a little bit forward and to the right side if it makes it easier for you. Whatever makes it easier for you. You can also implement your air roll into this, but if you're doing it right, you don't need to implement your air roll at all to do this technique. This is a super easy basic technique that doesn't really require anything but you literally canceling the flip. So this was what it should look like in a game. Say I just 50 an opponent right in front of me, right? They land on the ball, they got the ball, they're going a little bit past me, but they got no boost. I got boost. So I just got a half flip, boost, and you cut off your defender. It is a very good way on getting back. It's super speedy, rather than if I was in the similar position, I 50'd and I try to turn around and then boost. Yeah, I might catch them, but I use a lot of boost and maybe I won't catch them, I get scored on. So once you get your technique down a little bit, I recommend just when you're first learning this, not to really even be moving. Just be standing still and practicing your flip. And once you start to get the hang of it, then you want to practice going in reverse, letting go of the gas when you do your half flip, or sorry, letting go of the reverse when you're doing your half flip, and then pressing down on the accelerator, so when you land, you're carrying your momentum and you're still speedy. Once you start to get that down a little bit, you can just jump right to this step 2 if you want, is start implementing your boost with it. Because that's what this technique is going to be mostly used for. So you're going to be implementing your boost in with the flip. So basically you can do this also going frontwards to backwards. I did mention that earlier in the video, but it's not useful at all. It does look super efficient and cool. Basically you're doing the same thing except frontwards to backwards. And, you know, it's not a good way to rotate, honestly. It's just better to come into your net and just, like, get set up properly rather than worrying about that. Maybe if you do it or you mess up, you run into your teammate that might be is a little slow on his challenge or something. You don't want to be doing that. So don't even worry about doing that. It's actually way less efficient than it is efficient, and it's just cool looking. It's not actually helping you get better at the game or helping you win. So I was going to show you what I mean by you want to know how to half flip both directions. And that's because if you're near a wall, so it's on my right side, if I half flip, so I'm going left to right, which is fine. In this, you want, because my car's going to turn, I can land on the wall with my wheels. But if I was to do that the same way, doing it the right, starting on my right side, right? I'm actually just going to run into the wall, and I'm just going to wipe out. So you don't want to be doing that. It's not... that's why you want to learn it both ways, and when you're starting to use it more frequently and using it all the time, and it just becomes your habit, you're going to want to know both ways and just be able to pick the proper way to do it when you're near the wall. Basically, it's just the opposite side when you're near a wall. So if it's on my right side, then I'm going to go back left and do the half flip that direction. But that's going to be everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me doing Rocket League tutorials, just let me know in the comments. I can do more tutorials, or let me know what type of tutorial you need. Maybe what your favorite content creator didn't explain some things specifically enough, or like, you know, maybe I have a different way of explaining it that might benefit you. But until next time, guys, I hope you guys enjoy. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Peace.